All right, I guess we're live, which it's been a while. So, um, well, I mean, 2 weeks isn't a long time, but um, yeah, that's crazy that it's been that long. Um, Obviously, I'll go through some reasons why, and I'll also talk about it in my next video because I know not all of my subscribers or the people who watch me always watch these. Some of you enjoy watching these, some of you don't, and that's fine. It's just been what's easier for me right now, and I still want to like communicate with you guys, and I still want to be active. It's just this is what I can do for now. I've having a lot of stuff happen in my life, a lot of it not expected. I mean, somewhat expected, but not fully. So, and it kind of all started like after my birthday. So, once my birthday hit, everything's just been kind of like crazy after that. So, that's kind of what happened as far as why I haven't posted videos. I'm hoping next weekend I can post a video. Instead, I know I said Sunday I would, but this week is just kind of, I got sick. It didn't help matters, and I'm still a little sick. You might be able to hear me, or I might be drinking some water more often because of my throat. It's not bothering me right now, but I can see it getting irritated like quicker than, normal. So there's that. And I'll get into more stuff as to why things have been kind of crazy. But I'll be doing live stream on Sunday too. So if you look on my channel page, it's there. You can have them. You can click it. I think it'll notify you if you want to be there. But I'll be doing a live stream this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Sometimes I go over. And that's Eastern Standard Time because that's where I live. And we'll be doing some mermaid stuff, I think. So that'll be fun. And we're going to get back to this situation. I still can't get over, like, how different... I don't know, like, something about it bothers me. A lot of things about it. Like, first of all, I look cross-eyed, which in the reference photo I don't, so I don't know why that happened. The other thing, too, is, like, the colors look very different on here, like, than on the screen, like, than what you guys are seeing. So... like to me in real life, it looks a lot better. I'm a lot happier with how it looks here than on the screen. But I don't know if it's that, I don't know. Like it looks better in my opinion here. I mean, it still is too yellow up here, but I tried fixing that and it's just been getting either orangey or whatever. So I learned my lesson. It's been a while since I've done a portrait, especially a color pencil portrait. So there's that. But today I want to do the hair. Hopefully finish up the face. And I think that's kind of what we're going to be doing. Yeah. All right. So hair is very, very tricky. I'm very, very nervous about this. Especially because there's so many different colors in my hair. But my guess is we should probably start with a light brown of some kind. I don't know what I have here. Sorry, I'm just pulling my... I have another tray of pencils here. I think I'm actually going to start with this color, which I believe I used partially for the face too. This is peach. Maybe not this color. Maybe a little bit, I have my handy dandy pencil sharpener here. Okay. And currently I have no one in the chat, so I am so sorry if it takes me, like if someone comes in while I'm drawing and I don't notice them right away. I'm sorry about that, especially if you post in the chat, because I sometimes get lost in this if I don't have someone to talk to. But I'll still be like talking about kind of what's been going on in my life. So, like kind of behind the scenes stuff. But I guess where do I start? The last video I posted was over a month ago. So that's been a while. As I said, I have good reason for it. It's just unfortunate. I don't know how else to like say it. The reason why I didn't do that video was because I had a pretty hectic work week that week. And it's in my field that I work in. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about my job, but we sometimes have to meet with people, and I'm not going to get into too much detail about that. And this is kind of the time of year they like to meet with us, and it happens pretty frequently. Lots of different people, I should say. So we get busy in that sense, and then it kind of takes us away from our work that we do normally, like the day-to-day stuff, because we're catering to these people and like prioritizing them as well as what they want. So a lot of the time, like our regular stuff kind of, you know, we have to work either longer hours or, you know, try to figure out other ways to get those things done. And it was just exhausting. So for me to try to, and this was virtually for me at least, I'll explain. I actually did go to it physically. That was my business trip last week that I suddenly had to go on. So, but I'll get to that. So that was why the week before my birthday, I didn't have a video for you guys, like that Sunday. Then the Sunday of my actual, like I was also kind of busy that week with work, and I was just tired after work every day. So for me to try to film a video, plus at the same time I was prepping for my mom coming to visit, it was just very hard for me to try to make a video. And then the week after my birthday, which was the first weekend in May, my aunt and uncle were visiting, and we had to clean up. And then there were some things with work that made me even busier that week. And that was also the week that I found out I had to go on this business trip that I went on last week. So the Thursday before I was supposed to leave, I found out I was going on it. So I had to like book all that, you know, and then plus it was kind of stressful for me because this was my first business trip. This was also the first time I was going to be in person meeting some of these people. So, you know, I got nervous and I was stressed. And I think that made me also the perfect candidate to get sick, because I did get sick on my business trip, even though it went well. Everything was fine. But yeah, that was hard for me. So last week I couldn't do a live stream because I was in New Jersey. So that's why you guys didn't get one Wednesday night, and I apologize for that. And then when I came back this past weekend, I was sick. So for me to try to film was very hard. I was also kind of, I still haven't gone grocery shopping. I really have to do what I call like, I don't know what to even call it. Household chore. I don't know. Like this weekend I'm dedicating to something I'd like to call get my shit together weekend. Like that's what it's going to be. Except I am also doing some other things, but most of the weekend, besides the live stream and one other thing I probably will be doing, hopefully will be doing, will just be me getting my shit together. So, and work, my regular work has just been kind of more busy right now. It's been taking more of my time. Hi, Nicole. Welcome to the stream. And thanks for coming. I was just explaining why I haven't been able to like post a video for like over a month. Well, it hasn't been over a month yet. It's about a month right now. So just like kind of giving a life update. But yeah, so I was talking about how I was sick this past weekend. And I also had I got sick while I was on my business trip last week. And of course, the worst day was when I was traveling. Well, the worst days were my last day during the business trip and then my day flying home. So, and then this weekend I just was knocked out because the stress of the trip, being stressed about work, and then also being sick. I think I was just like completely conked out. I just needed time to like relax and not do anything besides like sit on my butt. But I really, like, now I'm kind of in this period where I'm still not unpacked. I have laundry, you know, my house like needs to be tidied up a little bit, especially my bedroom, which you guys can't see, but yeah, so that needs to be done. I also need to go grocery shopping, just kind of like life things that need to get done, although I did get some stuff done that I was very proud about today. So yeah, but yeah, right. It's just, I was saying earlier, like I need, this weekend really needs to be a get my shit together weekend. But I did get some things done today, which I was very happy about, which I can also get into a little bit. But another thing I've been kind of doing since I got back, I actually re-downloaded Bumble. And it wasn't to date, like I'm not dating right now because dating scares me. But I'm trying to find like friends in my area, like because Bumble has like the BFF side. And so I'm probably gonna be busy with that too soon, like hanging out with hopefully people that I can call my friends, because like I do need to get out of the house a little bit. I don't get out like nearly enough as I want to or probably should, and I'm not doing things that I like because I don't want to do them alone, and so I figure this is a great solution. But I'll probably be meeting up with someone this weekend, hopefully, if things go okay. So that's happening. But other than that, in the live stream, the rest of the weekend is going to be basically me just getting my stuff, getting my shit together, as I said. But I've been slowly like doing some other stuff like today, and while, you know, I'm also working, so there's that too. But I actually just booked my next business trip. Yeah, I know, I have to be careful. Luckily the person I'm talking to, like she seems legit. She showed me her Instagram. It looks like her. It checks out. Like she's hanging out with people. Like she looks like a normal person on her Instagram. Like she has pictures of herself and it matches her profile. And so I'm being careful. Don't worry. We're going to meet in a crowded place during the day. So, and that's usually how I conduct these things when I do. So, yeah, no, I'll be careful though. Thank you for the concern though, Nicole. It's appreciated. I know you gotta be careful down here, especially because of, I think Florida's a big like sex trafficking state. I'm not sure. Or human trafficking state. I feel like it's everywhere now. Like it's gotten worse, but I don't want to like don't quote me on that. But still be careful, guys. So yeah. But I'm basically, while I'm updating, I just want to go back to this for a second. I'm just putting in very light color for highlights for my hair, because I do have some highlights, and then I have to put kind of like a reddish tone here because of the light, and then I'll go in with the brown. But that's the plan for the hair. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm really excited to make friends because growing up, like I was never really good at that. I don't know. I was just a very shy person, and I also wasn't a lot of time into what most people were into, at least not in my hometown, like my hometown where I'm from. I had one friend, and then after a couple years after she moved away, she decided she did not want to be friends anymore. So we stopped, you know, I think I don't think we're blocked, but we're not friends on like all our social media anymore, that kind of thing. So I don't really know what's going on in her life. I don't know if she knows what's going on in mine, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm still kind of sad about that, but it's life. So, but it's time to like move on and make like friends that, you know, I guess work for this period of my life. And I'm excited to do that. I've already kind of started, but this was like the first time I went on Bumble and did it. I already like met up with someone that I actually met through Instagram, and we had a fun time. So hopefully I'll be seeing her again. Which actually, now that I think about it, I don't know. Well, she's a YouTuber too, so I might pop up in one of her videos because we did, unless she edited me out, she might have. I don't know, but yeah. So that's it. But yeah, sometimes it is too much drama. I'm not looking for like. I mean, it'd be really nice if I had a group of friends like that we all hung out and did stuff with each other. But I'd honestly be happy with like, I guess what I'd call satellite friends. So like a couple of different friends that I meet up with once in a while. If I could have one or two close friends, that would be nice. But I'm also okay with having a bunch of like friends I see once in a while, you know. I just want people to go out and do stuff with, I guess. Stuff that you would probably do with friends, you know, like going to the beach and stuff. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going by yourself, but I don't know. I would just prefer to go with people, I guess. But that's just my personal thing. I don't know. Alright. But yeah, it can be kind of drama, especially in like high school, college years. Like I feel like the drama is pretty bad, but I mean, I feel like, I mean, it depends on who you hang out with, but I still feel like certain groups of women can be catty as they get older. But I don't know. I feel like if you meet the people who are actual adults that act like the age they're supposed to be, hopefully things are fine, you know? But I don't know. Maybe, what do I know? I don't have, as I said, I don't have many friends, so. Now I'm just kind of blocking in with a little bit of a darker color. Oh, this is so hard. So you gotta like, this is why I hate working light to dark, because you gotta like leave certain areas, certain ways. I don't know. The other thing too that's worrying me is like kind of sitting on this. Yeah, so that's what's been kind of going on there. And then at the same time, I've been keeping an eye on some apartments. Lost a post. Oh, no worries. Yeah, so I've also been looking at apartments because I'm hoping to move out. This is my dad owns this place that I'm staying in, and he's also like a house down. So I kind of want to venture out, get my own place, and so that's been something I've been kind of working on at the same time. And of course, the two apartment places that I'm looking, well, one of them came out. She contacted me and she said, because I was on a waiting list with this one, and she came out and basically said to me, oh, someone's breaking their lease. I can see about, like, you can come see. Well, she didn't say I can come see it yet. We're waiting for an exact date on when this woman is going to move out, and hopefully she'll give it to her soon. Because I kind of want to know if, should I be getting my hopes up? But it's in an area I really, really like. So, like, I'm really happy about that. And the other building I'm looking at, I'm still waiting for an apartment I can afford that I like to become available. It's in a completely different area. So I'm a little bit nervous about that, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's like the right fit. I know what I would like, but I I don't know, I gotta make like a pros and cons list. That's what my therapist was telling me. She's like, you gotta make a pros and cons list. And I was like, you're right, I do. So I'll probably be doing that at some point as well, trying to figure out that sort of thing. So if I do end up moving, I hope I'll end up moving before the end of the year, because that's kind of what I think all of us are hoping for, my family included. So I should know more about that, and obviously I'll give you guys a heads up and stuff if like things like that happen. But there might be like a short period of time again where I can't like post videos, but maybe I'll do some live streams because I'm going to be moving and stuff. So that's going to take up some of my time, as you can imagine. So, I kind of need to do that, I guess. I'm so not used to doing color pencils. I haven't done anything with color pencils in a very long time. And I figured I'm actually probably approaching this the wrong way. I should probably be like doing this in pieces instead of doing the whole head in one color and then going back. That's probably a better idea. That's more digestible, at least for me. So I want to get a darker brown here. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe I'm trying to figure out which one looks more. I think this will probably, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm really excited about that because I haven't been in my own apartment on my own since I first graduated college, which was when I was 22, right before the pandemic. I also just started a brand new job as a nurse at the time. And it was kind of upsetting because I couldn't really, I guess, like, meet people or make friends because it was the pandemic. So, like, the beginning of it. So for me, that was kind of upsetting, and it was very lonely. So I'm hoping this time around, I mean, I'm also a very different person this time around. Like back then, I probably wouldn't have approached anybody. They had some sort of dinner for the neighbors or like a meetup for the neighbors, and I did not attend it. I was just like, I'm too nervous to go by myself kind of thing. Which was, looking back, very stupid of me. But, and that was pre-COVID, like, that was like, so I got the apartment in November of 2019, and then COVID hit, in 2020. So, that kind of changed a lot of things for me as far as like trying to build a life for myself outside of just my work and my house. Or, well, my apartment, I should say. And it's very different, I guess is what I'm saying. And I'm also a very different person now, so I'm hoping things will go a bit better and I won't feel as lonely. Because, like, when it was time for me to renew, and you guys are going to hear Siri in a second. Hey, Siri, I need to do that. So for me, I think, like, when the renewal came around for that apartment in December of 20, or it was a little bit before, like, the end of the period that I was supposed to be there, when they handed me the do you want to renew thing, I looked at the price. I mean, I was already decided at that point, like, I'm too lonely. I want to go back home. I want to be with family because I'm used to being in a big house with a bunch of people. And yeah, that was probably not my best decision, but I couldn't have afforded it anyway. The rent they raised it to, because they raised it like a ton, like I think like 10% or something like that. It was like almost $300 more, or it was about that more than my rent that I was paying. And I was like, I don't even get, like, I'm lucky if I get 3%, you know, raise. So, like, I could not afford that. Yeah, Nicole, I consider myself an introverted extrovert. So, like, at my core, I am very much, I guess, an extrovert. Like, I like being around people. I like at least people, like, having a presence with me. But I'm also, like, what's the word? I like my alone time, and I kind of have a social meter. So, like, once I run out of the energy to, like, be with people, I don't want to be around them anymore, I guess is what I'm saying. But, or, like, I don't want to socialize, like, go out and socialize. Like, I like being home after being out for a certain period of time, like, that sort of thing. That makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but, that's how I am. But I do need friends. So, like, for me, this is very important that I make some friends, because I don't want to just, like, my family doesn't, like, I don't want to say this in, like, a bad way, but, like, my family, they're different people than me, and I'm discovering that, and they have their own lives, you know, their own things that, like, they don't have time, nor do I think they would be interested in half the stuff I want to do, or, like, you know, my view on certain things. So, like, I want to find people that, I guess, feel the same way I do, want to do the same things I want to do, and, you know, hang out with them. So, that's where I'm at with the whole friend situation. Yeah, I also have anxiety. I'm really nervous about, like, meeting people, but it's less anxious for me to meet friends, like, potential friends, than for me to meet, like dating. When I tried dating, that was, like, terrifying for me, like, online dating. I still, like, I know I'm gonna have to go back to it at some point, because I want to get, you know, married at some point. I want to be in love and stuff, but it's not happening anytime soon. I'm not gonna say anytime soon, but I think I need to at least be moved out before I do that, because I kind of want that to be a personal thing. Like, I don't really want like, because if I brought him, like, to my house or something, like, to hang out, or, like, to have him over for dinner or something, he'd be essentially, like, meeting my family, like, that date, and we might not even be serious yet, and, you know, it's just kind of weird. And another thing that I've been struggling with is I don't really date the way, or like the way we handle dating nowadays, I guess. I'm definitely not, like, there's nothing against, like, I have nothing against people who are, but I'm not into, like, hookup culture. So, like, for me personally, it takes me a while to, like, want the physical stuff. So, it's just easier, I think, for me to kind of date slowly and at my pace, and when I feel I'm ready to try that again, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to this hair. I'm just hoping it looks okay. But those have all been the things going on in my life, so that's why it's been kind of crazy. Like, between work, trying to meet people, make friends, and actually, like, put effort into that, and then also, like, looking at apartments and trying to put things in a row so that I can leave. It's been hard to, I guess, like, be doing videos. Yeah. I get that, Nicole. It's hard. It took me a while to get to this place, I guess. I wanted very desperately to be close with my family, but it's very hard because they're like, my father essentially is like, he's restarting his life in the sense that I have two young half siblings, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love them. I love being around them. I want them in my life, but I think he's at a very different place than I am. Whereas I feel like if you have parents who are married still and like they're in their 50s, and their children, like, I mean, they have decent, they're financially okay, I'm talking about, like, because my family was middle class and still is, so like it's easier for people to I don't know, like be with their parents, like, because once you're in your 20s and stuff, I feel like a lot of people who get along with their parents still, who still want them in their lives for whatever reason. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with wanting your parents in your lives, but typically they're traveling or they're doing stuff together that they both like. And my mom and I, like, I don't know, we're very different people. Same thing with me and my dad. So it's like very hard for me, I guess, and they're both busy. That's the other thing. They're both very busy. My father's taking care of 2 young kids with, my stepmom. And my mother is taking care of her parents. So they don't really have time for me or to do the things that I want to do. And at 26, I think they kind of expected that, I'd be dating or married, or who knows what they expected. But that's not where I'm at. Yeah. And it is hard finding the right colors, Nicole. It really is. You kind of need, like, I don't know, certain, that's not the color I wanted. And some of them look very similar until you get them down and you're like, that's not what I thought it was. But yeah. Yeah, I can see how that can be awkward. I don't know, especially if you don't, like, get along with them. But yeah, you kind of need to, at least I'm trying to branch out a little bit away from my family, because I think I need to. I need to find my people, do all the things that, people my age typically do. I don't know, like, I don't want to be, like, too generalizing. Yeah, this hair is not going to turn out like how I see it, but it's fine. I'm not going to get upset about it. Yeah, it does. It does come out darker. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this, because personally, as I said, I'm not good at, like, mediums that go light to dark. I'm better at, like, dark to light, because I can't go back, if that makes sense. But we try to figure this stuff out, right? Yeah, so that's been everything that's been going on in my life, and why I've been so busy. But you weren't here when I said that, Nicole. But basically this weekend, Sunday from 10 to 12, so 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. My time, Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on here live streaming instead of a video, because I just didn't have time this week. But from being sick, I was sick. And just work's been kind of crazy lately, so I kind of need to, I need a week to kind of reset after being away. And I feel bad because, like, I want to give you guys videos and I'm just, like, not doing it. And it's not for lack of trying, it's just I haven't had time. And it's not even, like, the filming process, it's the editing, too. Yeah, I get that. I guess because, like, I didn't want this to be a multimedia piece, though. I just wanted it to be color pencil. I don't even think I drew the hair correctly either. That's the other thing. So I'm just kind of trying to figure it out. I honestly just want to finish this tonight. That's where I'm at with this portrait. I know I need to, like, practice. So at least that's what I'm learning out of this whole process, that I need to practice color pencil portraiture. So that's kind of where I'm at with this now. Like, just acknowledging that, hey, you don't know what you're doing when it comes to color pencil. You thought you did, but you don't. I mean, if I looked at it now, I probably wouldn't think it was that great. But back, I remember it, like, in my head is really good for at least my age and, like, my skill level. But back when I was in high school, I did, at least I thought it was, a very, very nice color pencil portrait. Although my dad saw a picture, he's like, that looks nothing like you. I'm like, thanks, Dad. But my art teacher at the time really liked it. Asked if she could keep it for, like, to show it to other, I guess, classes as, like, an example of how to, like, use color pencil and stuff. And so she kept it. And I kind of wish I hadn't let her, because I kind of wish I had it still. I don't even have a picture of it. And here's the sad part. She passed away, like, I don't know, like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Poor thing, she was very sick. So I don't know if it was almost like a blessing for her, but yeah, I felt really, really bad too, because she had, like, a young daughter and all that. So, you know, not the easiest thing to deal with as a young person. Like, I've been fortunate in a lot of ways that my parents are both still alive. Like, I know people, my one friend from middle school, actually, no, elementary school, we've been friends a long time now. Her parents both passed one of them while she was in high school, and the other one when she was in college. So, or no, out of college, like a year or two out of college. Yeah, because I get it, like, the heat affects your electronics, right? Yeah, I still put out videos, even if it's, like, uncomfortable for me. I try to, but, you know, I have things going on, unfortunately, right now at this point in my life, that I can't be, picky. I can't be, like, forceful. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Nicole. That's hard. It's hard, you know, losing a parent, especially if you were close to them. So, but I don't know, maybe you can find it if it's not too hard. I don't know. It's too hard to find and forget I said anything, but Yeah, I'm not happy with how the hair is turning out, but we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. It's fine. It's fine. Here it gets light. Yeah, here it gets lighter, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like trying to figure it out as I go, and it's just not occurring the way I want it to. I also think I need to like fix my eyebrows a bit, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So here it's all kind of dark. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not gonna blend it. I don't have like a blending capacity, but yeah, with your cat, that's funny. It doesn't like the smell. I wish I could have a cat. I can't because I'm allergic. I can't even like part of my criteria while I'm like swiping through friends, like potential friend people, is do they have a cat? Because if they have a cat, I can't go to their house. So and I feel bad. Like, I feel like most people, like, expect your friends to come over, and I cannot do that, and I feel bad, like, telling them, like, hey, I know I swiped, like, to be your friend, but I can't come over. You know? I don't know. Oh, she likes the smell. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? Really don't know what I'm doing with my hair. I just hope it... I hate how different it looks on the screen. Because to me, in my, like, I like it more the way my drawing looks like in my sketchbook than I do on the screen. On the screen, you can see the white so much. On here, you can't as much. Ugh. So I think it looks like much worse than it actually is. Which sucks. I definitely want to be lighter here. There's also some like weird thing in the sketchbook here that's like not letting me, it's like making it like look weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But really don't know what I'm doing. It happens though. You have to, you know what? You really have to make bad art to make good art. Like, it's part of the process, unfortunately. That's something I'm still learning. But yeah, you have to make bad art to make good art. And I wish that wasn't the case, because I hate making bad art, but unfortunately it's true. All right, this is, at least this section is starting to look the way I want it to look a little bit more. Slightly, yes. I don't know. I'm trying. It's definitely like weird. It like goes from dark to light to light to dark. I don't know. Yeah, it looks so much better on my paper. So was that the tutorial you were following? Like that you took the picture from, Nicole? That you tagged me in on Instagram? Like you were following a tutorial to do the sunset? Or was that something else? That was a different one? Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. What one was that one? Was that like a water? It looked kind of blue now that I remember it. Like that I'm remembering it at least. I don't know which one's like the one I don't like. Yeah, that's the one I like. Oh, my overhead. Oh, it did. You're right. That's weird. Wonder why it did that. Technical difficult. No, it's me. It's me. Let me see 1 second. No. Interesting. Now it should hopefully work. 1 second. Give it a second. There we go. All right. Boop. Boop. Yeah, it's working now. Okay. Sorry, I was just testing if it was working, and then I was like trying to see it because you guys are like, Nicole, like what you're seeing is like a couple minutes after, not even a couple minutes, I would say like a minute after me. It's like what I'm actually doing. So what I'm saying right now, you will hear a minute after me actually saying it. I am like shedding like crazy my hair. I don't know why. Like all of it's falling out everywhere. Ugh. I'm gonna kind of put these over here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Time travel, right? Yeah. I mean, kind of. Not gonna lie, it's kind of like time travel. Definitely have like more red going on here. So I might actually bring this out a little bit. Definitely have some red. Not so much up here, which I completely ruined up here. Wait, I don't think this is not my picture. Picked the wrong reference photo. Yeah, there we go. I was like, that's not the picture I was using. I definitely have some red in my hair. Like a reddish brown color. Yeah, you can only see in like certain lighting. Yeah, but it is kind of like time travel. It's just kind of annoying because like I'll be sitting here like waiting for you guys to see me say something and then I have to react, and then it seems like I was just sitting there like when you see that, like just me sitting in silence and I'm actually not. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like when I end the stream too, I have to like wait a couple seconds to make sure you guys got like the end of the stream, or me saying like that you got the end of the stream. So I'm probably not going to finish this. No, I think about it. Probably not going to finish this stream. It's not a bad thing, but I'm kind of tired of it. So I might have to like finish it on my own time. And again, I'm sorry if you guys can hear stuff in the background. I don't live alone. My step-grandmother lives here too, and I can't really explain to her, like, can you know, she doesn't have much to do anyway. So, like, she kind of needs, like, if you hear her phone in the background, I'm sorry. Like, she's watching stuff and she watches it kind of loud. But I'm kind of loud too, so, yeah. I don't blame her. It doesn't look bad, but it also doesn't look completely right, so I don't know. It definitely doesn't look completely right, but yeah, I definitely like darker in here. Definitely darker. And then we can even idea what I'm doing. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of it. The only reason I did it tonight is it's kind of mindless. I don't have to like think about it too much. And as I said, like it's been an interesting. It's been a week. I don't know. Like, it's been a couple of weeks actually, but of me just like having to deal with stuff and not really liking having to deal with stuff. But that's being an adult, I guess. Unfortunately. I don't know. My hair's definitely darker like here. It's not bad. Why is the lighting so crappy for you guys? Is that just my screen? No. You guys look okay. I think it's just my screen. The lighting's not bad, right? Nicole, like, you're okay with the lighting? Do you wish it was better? Oh, my hair here is just a big freaking mess. I don't know which way it's going. All right, this kind of... That's that. And there's like kind of a dark spot here. But then we have like hair that kind of goes down like that. This is, I'm gonna get my dark spot in. I need to sharpen this. Okay, good. I'm happy, Nicole. I always get worried about like how things look to you guys because it's like it's different than what I see, you know. I actually think this dark spot should be a little bit bigger. More like it. We have like a little bit of a red situation going here. What's on it? I hate hair. Hair is a pain in the butt. Painting it in any medium, hair just sucks, in my opinion. Even digitally, I can't stand it. Yeah, yeah. Hair, I can't, because it's like, it's so many little shapes. I get like so overwhelmed, and then I just can't stand it. So many little different shapes and variations, and especially if you're going for like realism. I just hate it. Okay. Yeah, one color I'm done sounds a lot nicer than what I'm dealing with right now, honestly. Okay, here. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do it. I'm just trying to do it. Oh, Nicole. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm at that point. I'll do it for the next hour, but I'm definitely ending at 9. Oh, currently fighting space issues. Yeah, well, can't say I'm envious in that sense. That's the one thing I'm kind of nervous about with these whole apartment things. I'm like, am I gonna find something that, like, I have enough space, like, to do things? Because that's the thing, like, anything, I can't afford anything like a certain size or bigger because it's just too much money. But gotta leave the nest at some point, right? If you can. Yeah, you like. bad, my honest opinion. But again, it doesn't look, looks like my hair. Yeah, fighting space issues. Not about that. I'm sorry you're fighting space issues. I'm fighting color pencil issues. Oh, dear. Dear, oh dear. I'm not even halfway done. I'm gonna take a quick, like, just to... No, don't do it. Don't do it. You're distracting from the thing you don't want to do, and that's your problem. That is my problem. I shouldn't do that. I should do what I came here to do and not try to distract myself by doing other things. The hair needs to get done. And doing the stars, it'll be done later and it'll be easier. I just hate color pencils. I hate them. Well, I don't hate them. I just have to get better at them, I guess. And this whole endeavor has taught me that. But that's the whole point, I guess. Like, if I do a portrait every year around my birthday of myself, like a self-portrait, hopefully I can see some improvement either with the materials I use or the likeness or who knows. Oh yeah, cat proofing, good luck. I think they're worse than babies, honestly. Because they can jump and stuff, you know? They can get into things. A couple hairs that go in here, because my hair is definitely not that neat. I wish it was, but my hair is not that neat. But you know, I don't mind that it's not that neat because it makes it unique, right? I don't know what I'm doing there. If I just fixed it or if I just made it worse, I don't know what I did here. I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm learning from this experience. I don't know what to do with color pencils. And I obviously need to practice. I have to finish this. Why am I going and putting in details? Why? Because I want to avoid it. And that's why I know precisely why I'm doing this. It's because I don't want to be doing that. But yeah, my hair is a mess. It's always frizzy. It's always frizzy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm praying. You know what? When it's done, I'll be happy it's done. And at least it kind of looks like me. I think that's enough for me to be happy with it, you know? You can't win them all. And I'm not going to be upset about it. I know I'm going to say that, but I am going to be a little upset about it. I can't help it. I'm a perfectionist. I mean, you know what that's like, being a perfectionist. It's hard. You want everything to look the way you think it should look, and it doesn't. And you have to accept that sometimes. Yeah, if you guys do color pencils, I feel like I wish I could say you don't need a big pack with a bunch of different colors, but you do. You really do. I wish I could say that you don't, but you do. Because, like, certain colors, no matter how much you layer them, they're not going to look like certain colors. I don't know. Like, because this is not my hair color. This is not. But, I mean, it's close, but it's not. So, and it could be I'm just picking the wrong colors. I have no clue, but that's the fun of color pencils, I feel like. You can't really mix what you want. Or maybe you can, and I know nothing. Because that's also possible. I don't know everything, and I'm not going to pretend I do, because that would be silly. Kind of like a light color goes there. Yeah, that's kind of what happens there. And then this, you have some kind of like light color going on there. And everything here gets dark. So I'm gonna just put that in. Because that's what's happening here. This gets all dark in here. Very dark. Very quickly. And then the rest is kind of lighter up here, which I think this needs to be darker. And probably a little darker here. I know I'm like mumbling to myself. Yeah, agreed, Nicole. Writing and art are very similar in a lot of ways. I feel like there's a lot of overlap in this, in like the because it's the creative process, right? So like, I don't know, like you have something in your head, you want it, either it be words or a scene that's playing out in your head, or like, I don't know, when I do art, a lot of times it's like it's a scene or it's a picture in my head that I want to get onto a paper. And it's the same thing with writing. It always starts off with like a picture or a scene in my head. It's very visual, but then like I need to get it into words. And a lot of times the words do not describe the scene I'm trying to paint, or that I have painted in my mind rather. So it makes it hard. I don't know. The creative process in general is hard, I feel like. No matter what you're trying to do. Some red in here. Because why not? And I want this color. This needs to be sharpened. Yeah, agreed. You need like, with color pencils and crayons, you definitely need like a lot of colors. There's so many little hairs too that like I can't come off. They're very thin, especially down here. I don't know what I'm doing. I just am trying very hard to do it. There really shouldn't be much light going on here. It's very dark. Excuse me. Yeah, I might be drinking water more than... I'm also trying not to talk as much. I know, like, the whole point of the live stream is to talk to you guys, but, like, I'm still getting over my cold, so it's very easy for me to get a tickle and then just, like, go into, like, a coughing fit, which I don't want to do on the stream. Alright, here. This kind of came up like this. No, that's not how that looks. Okay, there, that's better. That's kind of what's going on here, even though it looks kind of weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make it look somewhat like my hair. Kind of dark up here. You have an everyday cough? Is it because of allergies? I feel so bad for people who have allergies. I mean, I get very mild ones, but my brother, for example, he had allergies so bad growing up that he gets asthma. Like, he used to get asthma from it. And now that he's older, I mean, thank God he doesn't, but he still is pretty, like, when allergy season occurs, like, he is miserable, that poor kid. It's like he's sick all the time. He's not a kid anymore. He's 21. But he's sick all the time. Not sick. It's the equivalent of being, like, sick all the time. And I feel terrible for him and for people who also experience that. It's just, ugh. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine feeling that way all the time. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like trying to fix something I'm seeing like on the screen. And it's just, I don't know if it's improving it or if it's making it worse, honestly. Don't like how this is coming out. What is this? Oh, that's what that was. Never mind. Like, what is this color? Oh, you're asthmatic. Yeah. Yeah, my brother, like, he used to get asthmatic from allergies, though. Like, most of the year he was fine, but then once allergy season hit, he couldn't breathe. You know, when he was a kid, he could not breathe at all. Which is why I said poor kid, even though he's 21. Yeah, I remember him needing inhalers, everything. It was crazy. Just for allergies. Alright, I think I'm gonna go up here just because I'm starting to get tired of down here. I know that's probably not proper drawing etiquette, but I don't care. I don't care. Just a little bit, because of the way the light is hitting my hair. Here it's kind of dark again. Sharpener. Sharpener, sharpener, sharpener. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not very talkative. I don't know what else to really talk to you guys about. I mean, I have some things in the works, but I have to. Oh, I think I'm probably gonna put off my website being done until after I move. I mean, if it happens sooner rather than later, because then I can take nice pictures and stuff. Not that my home isn't nice, but at least it'll be more my aesthetic wherever I end up, you know? Yeah, I need to not be doing this soon. Oh, we still have half an hour. It's not that I don't want to be away from you guys anymore. It's more so I'm getting frustrated with this hair situation. That happens to me so much, Nicole. Nothing making sense. Yeah. Like, if I write, or even if I do art after a certain hour, I'm just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? There's nothing coming out here that's worthwhile. Oh, I did that in the wrong thing. This is what I wanted. There we go. Alright, where's my... Oh, this one. No, don't go there. Don't go there. I don't know why I have that song, Cupid, stuck in my head. That's like all over TikTok. That's by that K-pop group. That's all stuck in my head. Yeah, I don't know how to capture that color on here. I almost need like an orange. Is it kind of... No, it's not like that. I'm scared to use that. I don't know, maybe a little bit. No. No, 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 no. It's like, I don't... It's not... Like, that color does not exist in my, I don't know, that's kind of like that a little bit. No, it's like, I don't know. I do not have that color that I can achieve that with, I think. Because the lighting hits very interestingly here. And I don't think what I have is gonna help me accomplish that, unfortunately. In fact, it might just look strange. I don't know. We're gonna go with it because I'm already like not 100% pleased with how this is turning out, so we'll just see how that goes, but I don't know. Because there's a very strong, oh, there's my hair again, very strong light coming from this direction. So I know, Nicole, I can't stand it either. Ugh, it's hard. I don't know. Art is not easy, and again, I'm not like unhappy. I guess I'm just kind of getting tired of it at the moment. Doing. I'm just praying I still end up happy with this. When I add the brown, it doesn't look too bad. That kind of implies like, hey. I don't know. We're just experimenting and seeing if it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. This is starting to get in my way a little bit. Kind of gets dark again. I'm holding things that don't work. Okay, let's see here. We'll say this though, at least I'm using these colors because I've had these color pencils I think for 2 Christmases before I used them. I do that all the time, Nicole, all the time, including with art, writing and art. I do it all the time. All the time. I'm like, why did I decide to do this tonight? What is this? You know? I'm actually kind of happy with how this is turning out. Like, I mean, it still looks orange, but on the paper it looks great with the harsh light. I don't know, like, because in the reference photo there's harsh light coming this way, and that's why it got like orangey. I like it. I like how that's coming out. Which is, I think, one of the few times I've said I liked something on this stream. Where's my orange? Where's my orange? I definitely have some hairs coming off. Just tan. Okay. Yeah, because the lighting's like, it almost is making the hair like an orangey red, but I don't really have a red that I would feel comfortable like mixing with this, which is why I kind of went with this color. But I think it's turning out good, like in comparison to the reference photo. Although I think this could have been kind of stronger. But that's just my personal opinion. I mean, I can still kind of do it a little bit. Anyway, yeah, brain is just running and you're just, whatever's coming on the page is what's coming on the page, I guess. That happens to me too. Happens to me too. Alright, this has to start getting brown. But it's probably gonna start off, I wanna say, this color. I almost think like a lighter color of this. Like it still kind of has like that orangey tone to it. Because this one, where's the other one I was using? It's over here. Like you see how this is kind of like a beigey and this is kind of more like a chocolate? I would like a lighter chocolate. Well, if you feel that way, girl, do it. Stop writing, you know? Like don't force it if you feel like it's not working. Sometimes you just have to take a break. Because I'm telling you, 20 more minutes, this is done. I don't think I'm going to go over today for reasons, but it's okay. Next time I'll probably go over. Who knows what I'll do next time. Next time I probably will, because I'll be doing mermaid stuff, which I'm really excited about. This Sunday. I took out this whole situation because I feel like I'm never looking at you guys, which I kind of don't like. But that might have to be a when I move out sort of thing to figure out, because I don't know how that's going to work kind of thing. I would say my favorite part of this whole thing is like my nose mouth area. That's like my favorite part of this whole drawing. Yeah. Yeah, like it's hard to find good brown colors. Like even when you're layering, it ends up just becoming like muddy, which is why I have difficulty, I think, with this. But again, I haven't like done proper color pencil work in like a long time, since high school, really. And I think that's part of my trouble. Like I'm with it using a medium that I thought I was familiar with, and well, not familiar. I knew I hadn't used it in a while, but like I don't know. I didn't think it would be this difficult. Maybe I don't know what I thought. No. Oh, that was silly. That's silly. I don't know why I did that. Good thing I can move things with my feet. Alright. Should I try to go back there? I don't know. I want to. I think I'll go back here. Only because I don't know what I'm doing up there anymore. Well, maybe we'll finish this area. I don't know. I do not know. No worries. I'm just chatting to be chatty. Because I don't know what else like to talk about, honestly. I don't want to be like boring for those people who are like rewatching this, I guess. Oh, that is not the color I need to use. I really don't think that's how hair works, but we're just going with it. We're just going with it. Yeah, definitely. Well, what happened there was I thought I was pulling a certain color out of my hand, and I pulled a different color. I thought it was the same thing, but it wasn't. So that's I paid the price a little bit there. It's okay. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Just have this little piece, this little area here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oops. That little area right there. And I'll probably finish this area. Thank you. I mean, you can a little bit here, but like when I look at it like in person, but not too much. So I'm glad you guys can't really tell on camera. I honestly wish I could like watch, you know, I think I'm gonna watch this stream back just because I want to make sure, like I want to see if there's anything I could do to improve lighting or like audio wise, you know. It's just like down here, it's just like a bunch of stuff going on with my hair, and I have no idea what is what's going where. So I'm just kind of like whooping around. I have no freaking sense. I guess it's kind of dark here. So you can see I'm not even looking at my reference photo. I'm just like occasionally putting down color that I'm like, okay, maybe that would be there. I have no clue. The thing too is like my reference photo ends before like, I don't know, this part ends, so that's kind of difficult. Okay, nothing's smudging, which is good. So I thought I just smudged it a little bit, but I didn't. God, look at how short this pencil got since I've been using it. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. More water. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw a color that was like, oh, that might work good in this, you know, but I don't know. I don't know that it would. I do not know that it would. But the good news is we're almost done with this section, and then I can be happy a little, be less, I guess, nervous about how this is turning out. I have some like coloring in here that I need to add. So I have light highlights, very light highlights that I got in recently, actually. I always get my hair balayaged, but yeah, exactly. You do. You do. You do get less pencil. These are, I'm just going through them pretty quick, so I think it's not, I think the lead itself is very soft. These color pencils are probably, I have Prismacolors too, but these are like a lot softer, I'm noticing. So like the lead, every time I, you know, every time I sharpen, you know, it's going down and down and down and down because it is definitely soft. I'm leaving like white spaces on purpose because I have highlights in my hair. I'm just not placing them well, but I know I have them, so I'm trying to like have that definition, and you can tell like this area is very dark. Did that on purpose. Still gonna put like a little bit of this in this area. Yay, 5 more minutes. Again, not that I don't want to be here with you guys or you, Nicole, but Krazart, yeah. No, the Prismacolors were actually a gift for Christmas. Oh my god, it's been many years since I've gotten that gift. It was from my uncle. It was a very nice set. I never finished like through it completely. And the other set, this set was from my dad 2 Christmases ago. So okay, I say don't go anywhere. Where do you go? You go somewhere. I guess I can still kind of continue working on this end because I'm going to be still 5 minutes left. But if you enjoyed this stream, or this replay rather, give it a like. That helps me out, helps the channel out, puts it in front of more eyes. It also lets YouTube know that people like watching my content. And I don't know, leave a comment, tell me how your life's going if you can. If not, that's fine too. And I'm just gonna probably do a little bit here and end the stream at 9 o'clock exactly. So I just wanted to get all that stuff out of the way. But I will be doing live stream this Sunday instead of a video, and we'll be doing some mermaid stuff, which I'm really excited because I promised myself I would be doing mermaid this year, and I am. I know I am. It's just, you know, a matter of actually doing it. So, but I made that promise to myself, so it is happening, my friends. A lot of frizziness going on down there, so gotta make sure it looks like it. I don't know what that sound just was. I hope it's not a bug, because that's a very scary sounding noise. And I think that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wrap. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna sharpen my pencils real quick. And I'm gonna wish you guys a great rest of your evening, a great rest of your week. I'll see you Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you, Nicole. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good night too, Nicole. Thank you. And get some rest. You know, if you're not feeling the writing, I think it's time to stop.